Warning: this video contains fast-moving images and bright flashing lights that could affect photosensitive viewers. My chat driving game, which I'm now calling Chatzi, is now out. You can get it for free on itch. The link will be in the description, and it has a level editor. So what does this level editor need to really be functional? Well, obviously you need to be able to spawn objects, you need to be able to move objects, you need to be able to rotate objects, and you also need to be able to move the camera. You also should be able to duplicate objects as well as delete objects. I gave each object an ID and used that here for the buttons to spawn them in. I'm going to use this ID for actually saving the level, which I will talk about later. I made it so that if you hover the mouse over a selectable object, it will turn yellow, and if you actually click the mouse to select it, it will turn orange, indicating that you have selected that object. I wanted to use WASD shift and space in order to move objects, and then I figured out as well that I could also use that to rotate objects as well as move the camera, and the way that works is when you press tab, it will change whether to move the select object, rotate the selected object, or to move the camera. Pressing the return key duplicates the object, but it doesn't just spawn it in the same location. Instead, it duplicates it based on the object's transform forward direction, and so it's very easy to create straight lines super quickly just by pressing the return key a couple times. And pressing the delete key simply deletes the object. Now, originally to save the level, I tried to make a custom object class that I would then put in a list, which would then be in the JSON format, but I learned that JSON, at least by default in Unity, lists of custom classes, so instead what I did was I made some separate arrays, and then I could just respawn them in when I wanted to load the level. So I would have an integer array for the level ID that would tell me what to spawn, and then I would have a vector3 array for position, and then one as well for rotation, and then I would also have a float array for special properties. For instance, here is a rotating object, that is its property is its rotation. So as I mentioned before, this game is now out on itch. It is free to download, so you can play it with a Twitch chat, but you can also play it by yourself. And that is it for this video. Thanks for watching.